now tuned in to FYC The Show with your host, Vinny Bronco.
Repercussion.
And in the booth we got Just Tech. What's going on, people? FYC The Show here, Vinny Bronco.
Repercussion.
Miss Murder.
All right, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to talk about different games and our opinions on them. I'm going to start it off with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I've been playing it lately, been having a lot of fun, beat the campaign, that was fun. I'm not a big competitive guy, but I do like the competitive mode on this game. I've been playing it a lot. You know, I'm doing decent. I got good kill streaks every once in a while, good kill-death ratio. You know, I'm not a pro like some people, but I get in work. I put in work. Check out some of my pictures on Instagram if y'all want to check them out. Also, I tried the co-op mode for a little while. It's fun, but it was a little too glitchy for me. There was times when I couldn't use my abilities. There's a wall that pops up in front of me, so I can't see the enemies. They can shoot me. I can shoot out of the wall, but I don't know if I'm hitting anybody because I can't see. So it takes away the fun from it. Also, the co-op mode is extremely hard, so if you are planning on playing it, let's say it doesn't glitch out on you, try to go in with people you know. So that's way, you know, you can keep the communication going and it'll be fun. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with the Call of Duty. I mean, I even had Lady D playing Call of Duty with me recently. She had a lot of fun.
Holla.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was putting in work real quick, you know, getting some shots on. You played the beta, but you haven't quite played the game yet.
Yeah.
What do you think? You saw any good videos and any insight?
I saw a couple of good videos. I'm shocked to hear that you play the campaign. A lot of people don't play the campaign. They go straight into multiplayer and sit there.
That is true. But when I played Modern Warfare 1 and 2, I love Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I'm going to put that out there. 3 I thought was okay. I wasn't a huge fan about it. We're not going to talk about Black Ops. But 1 and 2, Modern Warfare, huge fan. Had a lot of fun with those. I beat the campaign on all of them.
Okay.
I think I platinumed both of them, actually.
I don't think I played any of the Black Ops campaign.
Not Black Ops. I'm talking about Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare, what I did, Modern Warfare 4 and then Modern Warfare 2. And that's it. And then no other campaign after that.
No campaigns for you?
Nope, I just go online.
Multiplayer?
See? That's what I was talking about.
That's it. I just go to multiplayer. And I haven't played Call of Duty since Ghost.
Are you planning on getting a new one?
I don't know.
No? Too much in the Apex right now, right?
They had to bring Apex in.
What's Miss doing?
You know what it is? I think I'm a little tired of the whole linear campaign story with Call of Duty. I'm actually like bored of it because it's just always the same linear campaign, straight on. There's no deviating. There's nothing else. It's just the same.
I have too many games with free roam and open spaces.
When I do free roam, I end up doing everything but main story.
The main missions?
Yeah.
So I prefer, run into that linear. I'm like, okay, I can do
if
this.
you want to talk about a game that has
that.
a lot of stuff to do, like Skyrim, I've never beaten it.
I forced myself to beat it after I bought the game 4 times.
I think I only bought it 3 times, but I never beat it. I just always
I have
forced
a
myself
question.
to
I
beat
have a
it.
question. Why did you buy the game so many times?
Oh, just different systems.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
upgraded. I bought, it's not important.
Yeah.
I bought the
I even thought about getting it for
and then the digital.
I even thought about getting it for the Switch, and I was like, you know what? No, they got too much of my money.
I'm not getting it for the
It's
Switch.
funny because I believe Murder has it for the Switch, and then he bought it for VR too.
Yeah, see, and it's like the game is captivating.
Yeah,
So
it's a really good
to
game,
play a
though.
linear like Call of Duty, it takes away that I can do whatever I want because you get lost
That's
doing
why I was
everything
kind of
else.
cool with because you're more. You have to play the story, so you get into the story if it's not linear. If it's linear.
It's not that I mind them. I do love Call of Duty's campaign, but I'm starting to think that I have an issue with military linear games. Like I could do Uncharted because it's exploring at the same time, but it's linear, you know? I think I just get tired of the same one, just shoot them up, kill them all, and that's
So
it.
I understand that there's a really big, controversy mission. Was it bigger than the original one?
I'm no spoilers for anybody out there, but I will say it was a little controversial. I'm a horrible person on that game, I guess.
Okay.
I chose the bad option.
I know that one. I know the Modern Warfare one was like, It went everywhere. It was on the news and everything. Do you see this one reaching that standard, or?
I hope not, but you never know nowadays.
Yeah, true.
Like, a lot of people are sensitive to certain situations, certain things you can't say, certain things you can't do. I miss the days when you could just be you and...
It's a
Every
game.
game is an issue. I mean, I remember when people had a problem with Lara Croft shooting animals around, but it was okay with other military games shooting people.
Yeah, but people care more about animals than people.
Yes, they do. That was like a big thing, and
you
I
gotta
don't
think
get
about
it.
it. Like, I don't know, it's the world, how they perceive things. I just don't get it most of the time. I'm like, yeah, they breathe and do everything just like us. You know, I understand, yeah, most of them are pets, some of them are endangered, but just because we're here doesn't mean that we're going to be here forever. At one point, we came from nothing, so we can end up going back to nothing. And for people to take certain things like, oh, Call of Duty is...
It's for entertainment. You either enjoy it or you don't. And I feel like if you don't enjoy it, then you could just not play it.
Yeah, you don't have to go...
I think that the more popular a game is, the more controversial it is. People's going to find something to say about it. Because there's a lot of games that don't make it so big, and they have cruelty, and they don't say nothing. But when a game like Call of Duty and GTA that hit the big screens, people's going to find something to say.
Manhunt was one that was taken off shelves everywhere. Became so popular like Call of Duty.
Let's get back on topic, though. You know, this way we don't deviate too much. I do want to hit another game. Reap, what game you going to talk about? Well, before we get there, let me just say Call of Duty for me, I give it a 2 thumbs up. I'm loving it, having a lot of fun. If you don't have it, I suggest you go out there and get it. Look for Vinny Bronco. I'll be happy to join your team. We can shoot people together, maybe even go against each other. You can shoot me. So, Reap, what game do you want to talk about?
I've been having fun with Star Wars The Fallen Order. That game, at first, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, mixed with Metroid, Castlevania. It's different from all of those. It's not any of those games. It takes a new aspect to the Star Wars storytelling. No spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But the way it fights, yeah, you do get the Bloodborne type, where you got to parry or you get shot or you get hit. You take damage. The traversing is Star Wars-like. You can see them walking on poles, jumping from one place to the other. Yes, the Force is a big aspect in it. It's something that I like. And, I mean, I don't think it's a big spoiler, but you get to customize your own lightsaber. I like that. I would love to customize my own, have one. It's fun. It's a game that I think if you played Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Neo, Surge, any of those type of games, pick it up, try it out, enjoy it. I mean, if you don't, you ain't lose nothing. You enjoy the other games. I mean, right nowadays, you could trade games in? So, I mean, if you're thinking about getting it, go physical copy. If you're not, if you know you want it, get the digital. I mean, it's a game that I love. Like, I can't get enough. I keep playing it. I'm going to go back today and play it.
On that note, I actually own the game as well. I definitely enjoy it a lot. I've been having a lot of fun. Pretty far into it right now. The story is really good. I did read some comments about people saying they wish they could pick the dark side or the light side to choose. But the reason why you can is because this, unlike that game where you could pick between the two, this one is actually a real story in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
So that's why it's linear.
Yes, there you go. You're linear.
But it's not completely linear because you do have options. Like you open up different planets and you can choose what planet you want to go to.
Some planets don't have anything to do with the main story.
You could say it's semi-open world.
Yeah. It's one of those where you could go down, like you could open up a planet. You don't have to go there at all. The story will never take you there. But
it's not one of those games where you get a mission and then the next mission. You could choose which missions to do.
It's mission after mission.
It's mission after mission. But
you can have the option, like, let's say I'm supposed to go to this planet. If I don't want to go to this planet, I can go to a planet I already did, or even a different planet. There's an extra planet there that you can go to and you can search around and do things. I don't suggest going there immediately unless you're trying to get a specific thing from there. I don't want to really spoil it for anybody.
Yeah. No,
I've
no
never played
spoilers.
any of the Star Wars franchise.
If there's any Star Wars games that I liked other than the first Battlefront 2 was good, but we got the whole controversy with it. Force Unleashed.
Yep.
That was one that it was a great game.
Murder has that. He
That's
never played
one.
it before.
And
He has it though.
I can't say nothing about that. I own many games that I've never played.
there's a
So
lot of games you don't play.
don't make that face at me.
But
Feel judged over here.
it's you could start off with
I
that.
have a few games I don't play.
You can see the difference from that compared to the new one, the Fallen Order, and you can see how a lot of it has changed. And I mean, I like them for different aspects because one is more. I feel like one's more of a hack and slash, where the other one's more of a strategic.
Yeah, this one is definitely not.
It's like you can't go out there and be like, "Oh, I got a lightsaber. I'm gonna swing it in." No, you gotta plan everything out. You gotta pick. I would say, like it goes down to the Bloodborne where you have to pick your opening. You can't just go and be like, "I'm hitting somebody."
You will die.
On every game you die.
And you'll
No, this game you will die.
You'll die on something completely not your fault.
Oh.
You'll beat an enemy and then you'll fight the exact same enemy and he'll just beat you up. And you'll be like, what the heck happened?
I've had issues where I'm going down a slide and I'm supposed to grab onto a rope and he just looks at it and just goes like, yeah, I don't care. And I'm like,
I haven't had issues like that. I
I'm like,
have
really?
missed the rope altogether.
I'm like, really,
He
bro?
looks at the
Like-
rope, but I'm not next to it because I didn't see it at first. By the time I see it, I can't turn to grab it. I don't know if you're referring to like a glitch in the game or
No,
if
it's
you're
just-
if you missed and you don't want to admit it.
no, I think it's, no,
I think he missed.
no, there's times where I've missed. But the first time I did it, I saw it and I was like, I'm jumping straight. I don't know if there was like something in the game where it dipped. So instead of following the path, that threw the character off another way. And I was like, yo, why did he just move?
Probably because the path turns. Sometimes
No.
when the path turn, you get booted over. And
And I just
yeah.
felt, I was like, wow, that's a bit awkward. It's a little confusing, but when you learn where it's at and where it ends, like the way it was in the Destiny raids, where you had that one rock that'll just throw you off, even though.
But let me ask you a
You're
question.
there?
You've done a couple of those slides.
Yeah,
How good does it feel to slide down one and get it the first try?
amazing.
Exactly.
Amazing.
All the falls.
You feel like-
once you make it that one try, you like.
You,
I
you
made
feel
it.
like,
I
like, oh, I'm a
feel
Jedi.
it.
Screw that. I did it. You go down the whole thing, you do all the other traversing, and you're like, yes, nailed it. You got the little kid, nailed it.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I made the first one like real easy. It was like when I slid down, grabbed the rope, jumped off the rope, ran off the wall, jumped up, climbed up. I'm
my
like,
gosh.
yo.
I got dizzy just now.
Yeah, it was fun though. Like I was so excited when I made it.
Nah, definitely. Nah, it's one game that I believe if you like those type of games, get it and play it. If you're not into it, I mean, ask somebody to borrow it or share play it, even watch videos, because it may be something in there in that type of game that you would love, and you'll have a blast with it. You know?
You can always check out my streams. I streamed it once already. I'm gonna stream it again. I'll probably stream it before this episode actually airs.
I'm thinking about streaming it too for the time that I have, so a lot of people could check it out.
Send me a message. Be like, hey, Miss Murda, I'm streaming. Come watch it.
Or
You could
I
just
have the notifications. They come to my phone, but like 95% of the time, I'm
you
not
got
on
your
my
headset
phone.
on.
you don't have your
I
phone.
got
No,
you.
I'm nowhere near my phone.
That's the problem. You don't have your phone.
I don't have my phone. I don't own a phone.
It's the perks of having kids.
Yes, exactly.
So you thumbs up? That's what it sounds like.
definitely thumbs up too.
All right. I appreciate that. What about you, Miss? You got any game you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Apex, but I can't.
I mean, you can, but let's start off with.
So it's been really hard to get off Apex, and I finally gave Ghost Recon a try.
Okay.
So, do I like the game? I'm like this with the game.
So it's half and half.
It's half and half.
Oh, she
you
got
know?
the whole
I got
side thumb.
I got the whole up and down. Okay, so comparing it to part one. to Wildlands.
Wildlands, because it's technically not Ghost Recon 1 and not Ghost Recon 2. There was a bunch of
Wildlands.
them.
Yeah.
Compare it to Wildlands, because that's the first Ghost Recon that I actually played.
Got you.
I dislike the game. Like, I really do. I think it's too big. I think the world is too huge for no reason. I'm not enjoying the game by myself. I feel that when I'm playing alone, if I get caught, it's horrible. Like, I would just immediately die and then I have to do it again. I have experienced some glitches on the game as far as when you take your, what's that thing called? Where you do the Recon with? Because I remember Wildlands, when you take the drone out, you needed to be close to the question marks to scan it. But in this one, you could be like 50 miles away and you could just look at it and it upstate the maps for you.
If I remember correctly, I think on Wildlands you was able to do it from a distance.
Not from that far though.
Maybe not from that far, but you were definitely able to do it from somewhat of a distance.
I don't remember that far.
It was a little weirder.
And then you have, I know that it's not a game with vehicles, but if you're going to put vehicles in your game, can you at least try to make them, flyable and drivable? Because I don't know if you have flown a helicopter on Ghost Recon now. It is the most retarded shit ever. My bad.
I must be retarded.
The most retarded stuff ever.
I'm nice with the helicopter on Wildlands and on Breakpoint.
Yeah,
on
but
Wildlands,
90%
yes.
of the time you don't
On
land.
Breaking Point, all you have to do is tap R2 and it goes up in the air.
I'm nice with the helicopter.
You don't
on
even
both of
have
them.
to hold it. It's just
Granted,
up there.
I was better on Wildlands. Wildlands, I landed that joint on them.
Yes, on Wildland you actually
Yeah, but
had
90% of
to.
the time you never landed.
Yeah, I was.
You could just throw us off.
I think
It's something
I remember that
serious,
mission.
And one of the things that like really pissed me off about
I think he was hunting, not fishing.
about he went hunting, about games that incorporate people. When like I go and sneak into a compound and I find NPCs in there and they just like, get out of my hair, and they say all this thing. I hate the fact that I cannot interact with them, Like if you are in a compound
But
full
it is
of
Ghost
full of
Recon. Pull out a
enemies.
gun. They
You're in
leave
a
you alone.
compound full of enemies,
I can
and
comment on that. Give me a
it's
second.
like, you guys are here because y'all want to be here, or like y'all being held against y'all will. So like, I come in this compound and people just like, oh, get away from me, and the enemies doesn't get alerted by the fact that the NPCs is like running away because they see a gun, It's sort of just like, it's whatever. I don't like that. When you play with somebody else, I think that I won't play with you or you because y'all just don't like being a strategic. Y'all just like to go up there and shoot up the place. I like to do recon. I want to put my silencer on.
I like doing recon. I like the silencer.
Vinny.
It's just a lot of times stuff happens.
Most of the time.
I don't know.
90% of the time, a bullet
my
flies.
Wildlands video that I put on.
90% of the
FYC
time, a
show.
bullet flies.
I play Wildlands with you, and the most disturbing thing about this game, is that I'm in a cutscene. When I was playing the beta with you guys. I'm in a cutscene listening to what this guy is saying, and I hear you and Reeb talking about how, oh, don't even worry about them, they all dead. I took care of all of them, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? You guys is fighting, and I'm in a cutscene? How can the game allow this? Like, you are taking that away from me, the playable part away from me. You guys over there killing people, I'm stuck in a cutscene, like, wait, what's going on? I don't even know what's happening. Like,
But
how
we
can a
had your
game
back.
do
We
that?
made sure you didn't die during the cutscene.
I don't care about you having my back. I'm in a
but-
cutscene. I can't die. I'm in a cutscene. That's
Nah, you could
impossible.
die. You could die.
can't.
You could
can't.
die.
So I didn't like that.
If you get shot, I think you could die.
Excuse me. I didn't like that.
We're gonna do that next time.
I haven't finished.
When you trigger a cutscene, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna draw the enemies to you, see if you die in the cutscene.
Do you see why I don't play with y'all?
But you said you
I
can't
didn't say I was
die.
gonna-
I can't play with y'all.
You
I
said
can't
you
play with y'all.
can't
You see, that's
die.
why I only play with my ride or die, right, baby? Murder, love you, babes. That's why I only play with him, because he feels me, he understands.
This is a short people thing.
I have nothing to say with this.
HR?
With what's going on here. I don't know why we talking about short people, tall people. I'm out of it.
So yeah,
He's gonna get beat up after the show.
yes, he is. You're lucky, and I'm gonna take my shoes off and throw it at you, Cardi B style.
Hit it with a chancleta.
Give me 5. I like that. Anyways, so
I'm on her side. I'm trying not to get beat up.
Other than that, I haven't finished the whole game, so I cannot like just give you a full review on the game. I do feel that if you want to play a solo game, go play Assassin's Creed. If you want to go play a co-op game, go play Division 2. You know? Like, Wildlands, it kind of sucks for me right now. I don't like it that much. When Wildlands 1, you had the other 3 people with you that you could sync with and you could play with. But recently I found out that if you press L1 and R1, you got this thing that's a drone that, you know, where you have your medics and your health.
You can sync with your drone.
And you could sync with your drone, so it's not that bad because you could still kind of solo it and use your drones to help you stealth kills the enemies. But I like more having the other people with me. And then
I agree with that.
The driving on that game stinks. And then you have this plants.
I don't think I've ever drove anything other than a helicopter.
And I agree with her because I've ridden the motorcycle and
the handling's
you
bad.
try to like turn and that's just like you just want to swerve in a little and that just makes an immediate left and you're like, wait, I didn't want to go that way. Like I just wanted to move in the road. And I understand it's not a driving game, but if you're gonna put driving in your game, at least care a little bit about the handling and the motion of how the car and the motorcycle moves, you know. And then you have these plants that you pick up. You could craft things. The game doesn't even explain to you what the plants is for. I have no idea. I'm picking up coconuts and bananas and pineapples. I'm like, okay, but what for? There's no tutorial on that. It's like Gilligan's Island. You make a telephone.
And I didn't, and then I went.
You're supposed to put the lime in the coconut.
And drink them both together.
And then I go next to this fire thing, and I didn't even know I could do that. I go next to the fire, and I press square, whatever. I go into this, like, whatever you call it.
There actually is a tutorial about that, but...
Where is it?
When you first start in the very big first town, they have one there, and it tells you to go there, and then when you go there, it tells you what's in there. It doesn't explain everything about crafting and all that other stuff, but it does explain some of the stuff. And then when you unlock, if you use your points to unlock a second ability, it tells you have to go to that to actually switch your abilities. But yeah, you're right. The tutorial isn't that good.
To switch my ability?
There isn't a bigger tutorial for it.
You know
From a medic to a shooter?
You know they got medic, assault, sniper, whatever.
I didn't even know that. I thought that once I unlocked shooter, I thought I had both of them.
No, you have to switch from one to the other.
That wasn't even aware of that. And when I got
when you first unlock it, it actually a tutorial thing pops up, and if you say yes, then it explains it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it.
I think I have 3 of the 4 classes, but from what I heard, they actually added new classes, or the new classes are coming soon.
I know there's 4 of them.
So yeah, that means there's a new class coming soon. I haven't played in a while.
I know there's 4 of them. I like the skill tree. I like how you could level up. You don't have to specifically choose a way. You choose which way you want to go to, which you want to focus on more. Because there's a lot of games that when your skills go up, they're the one giving it to you. And you're like, what do I need that for? This game, you can actually pick which one you want. So I could appreciate that. I have a problem with the character customization because it's like, bro, I'm a female.
Is it limited?
Extremely limited. And then...
Is it worse than the beta?
No, it's the same.
It's the same thing as the beta. It's the same
that's
exact thing as the beta. I thought it was going to go a little more into depth with it. But I don't like the fact that you let me pick a female. But for some reason, I still look like a male. You know, because she looks rough. Well, like, I understand she's in the military, but because she's in the military doesn't mean she got to be rough. She could be a, girly girl and still be in the military.
Not in the position that they want you to play. Because if you look at the dudes don't look like gentlemen. They look rough, too.
They do look too rough.
They look like they was rolling in the mud, which is an option in the game.
That has to be the funniest.
Words about your game?
I mean...
Anything else to say about Star Wars before we close it out?
I've said it all. Just go get the game.
Yeah, man. So I agree. Star Wars, really good game. If you don't have it, check it out. Rent it, whatever you gotta do, play it.
Stream,
it's a lot of fun. Call of Duty, look for Vinny Bronco. I'll roll with you. Ghost Recon, I say wait a little bit. Let them fix it up a little bit before you get it. Maybe wait till it's down in price, $20, $40, something like that. All right, guys, this is FYC closing out. Vinny Bronco.
Repercussion.
Miss Murder.
Catch you later. Peace. God, give me a symbol. Give me a sign.
Your sign is you are an asshole.
You are what you eat. What's going on, people? FYC the show here. My name is Vinny Bronco. Today I want to review a game that I've been playing recently. A new game came out, Death Stranding. I tried it out. I love Metal Gear. I love Kojima. I love a lot of his games. They got my man Daryl from The Walking Dead in there. So, you know, I really was excited about this game. The game is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love how it looks, the scenery and everything. The gameplay, the controls are good. The only thing that I can say that I don't really like is the book bag. I hate when you gotta lug around a whole lot of stuff, the balancing everything on your back. It gets kind of annoying to me. So a personal opinion, it wouldn't be like one of my favorite games. I kind of stopped playing it because of the whole, I'm a delivery boy. It's like I'm working for Uber Eats and I'm running around with a backpack trying to deliver their food. There's way too many food, way too much. The game has aspects that are fun. The fights are fun. The traversing the land is fun. The fact that you could put a ladder down and the person who is also playing the game that's online can see your ladder and they can use your ladder to traverse the terrain as well. It's all pretty cool. My only real issue is the backpack. I wish it was less, I don't know, weird. I don't know how to really explain it. So to me, me reviewing the game, I wouldn't recommend it to people unless they were prepared to be just lugging around stuff all the time. So unfortunately, I can't give this game a really good review on gameplay. But visually, beautiful. The story's a little weird, but it was interesting. So it kind of captivated me because of its weirdness. But again, the book bag just takes too many points away. So if you guys are enjoying Death Stranding, hit me up in the comment box. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know if you feel like, if you disagree with me. If anybody out there agrees with me, put it in the comment box. Let me know. All right, guys. So that's my review on Death Stranding. Appreciate your time. Vinny Bronco. Peace.